Welcome to another video or channel. I'm talking quietly just now because everybody's in bed. Right, so look at this. Batman Live. It was a show in the UK. I think I did a video of it quite a while ago now. So I came across this video, this news about DC Fandom, and I like to read it to you just now. And for me, this is the best thing. But wait a minute, before I go on to DC Fandom, it's just came a light. Okay, we've had Zack Snyder made an image in the sand, skull and a snake, and I believe that's, you can Google it, something about death and rebirth. And then recently it's came to light that the Robin costume in the Joker movie in BVS was actually Dick Grayson. Now, not a lot of people wanted to admit that. Some people might have been angry, but how many stories have we read where there's, like Elseworld stories where certain things change, characters change, or some people get killed and everything else, and then you go back to things like Flashpoint and it changes it. But what I think is so essential and special for Zack Snyder's making it Dick Grayson is because he's the most well beloved Robin of them all. And if you wanted a strong reason on why Bruce Wayne lost it the way he did, why it pained him, why it made him crazy, I think if there was any other death, especially at the hands of the Joker, forget about Jason Todd, Dick Grayson would have really destroyed us. So I quite like the idea of that, and the fact that there is stories about the Joker and Harley Quinn killing Joker, believably so, and that is why he's got those teeth, because Batman went to town on him. So, and there's always been a split and a divide between Zack Snyder fans and DC fans, even though I've always called them the same. And I know there was two camps for the Snyder cut, for the Snyder release, and one for isn't. And Henry Cavill had said, at least we're getting Justice League. And we hadn't noticed what Henry Cavill's role in Superman's going to be. Even those people that might not like Man of Steel would still love Henry Cavill coming in. And some of us were worried that J.J. Abrams, that had shares in DC and maybe wanting to do a Superman movie, would he use Henry Cavill? Well, for me, after reading this news, it seems that Warner Brothers has embraced the Zack Snyder films. It has embraced BVS. It has become a timeline. It has become a timeline, and that Aquaman or Shazam and anything that follows is connected to BVS. And this is why you have something like they're talking about Man of Steel. Henry Cavill will come back as Man of Steel as long as we watch those cameos and support DC, because we're all a part of the same team. And this DC Fandom, I'll read it out to you. Welcome to the DC Fandom, a mega 24-hour immersive virtual fan experience which brings the universe of DC to life and features the stars, filmmakers and creators behind its biggest film, TV series, games and comics. Join fans from all 7 continents the largest gathering of talent announcements and content reveal in the history of DC. Burbank, CA, June 16, 2020. Save on the day and prep your cosplay on Saturday, the 22nd, starting at 10 a.m. PDT. Warner Brothers will welcome fans everywhere into the DC fandom. A free virtual fan experience where no badge is registered. Imagine all the superheroes and supervillains you've ever loved finally coming together in one place. To celebrate DC's past, present and future, accessible for 24 hours at dcfandom.com. The global event will immerse fans into the DC multiverse with new announcements from Warner Brothers games, films and TV comics, as well as an unprecedented opportunity to hear from the casts and creators behind your favourite feature films and TV series, including Aquaman, The Batman, Batwoman, Black Adam, Black Lightning, DC Superhero Girls, DC Legends of Tomorrow, DC Supergirl, Doom Patrol, The Flash, Harley Quinn, the Snyder Cut of Justice League, not the Joss Whedon, Lucifer, Pennyworth, Shazam, The Suicide Squad, Supergirl, Superman and Lois, Teen Titans Go, Titans, Watchmen, Young Justice, Outsiders, and coming to the fall, the theatres worldwide, Wonder Woman 84. The DC fandom is a place to hear highly anticipated announcements and the latest news, see exclusive footage and venture into themed worlds designed to entertain everyone from movie and TV superfans to gamers and readers to families and kids, with special presentations to engage fans in every time zone. Across the globe, you'll have the opportunity to have the experience. That's all your own. Inside the virtual world, fans will also get access to localised events featuring the faces and voices from countries around the world in their local language. No matter where you live, your age or the level of fandom, there is something for you. Ann Sarnoff, Chair and Chief Executive Officer Warner Brothers, said, "There is no fan like a DC fan." For more than 85 years, the world has turned to DC's inspiring heroes and stories to lift us up and entertain us. And this massive immersive digital event will give everyone new ways to personalise their journeys through the DC universe, without lines, without tickets and without boundaries. With DC fandom, we're able to give fans from around the world an exciting and unparalleled way to connect with all of the favourite DC characters, as well as incredible talent who brings them to life on the page and screen. So this needs to get out there, this news needs to get out there, because as some of you know, HBO Max isn't everywhere. So if something can get over to all these countries worldwide and let them know about this new Justice League movie, that's a great help. Exploring the DC fandom, the epicentre of the DC fandom is a Hall of Heroes, where you can experience special programming, panels, content reveals from a wide variety of films, TV series and games available in several languages, including Brazilian, Portuguese, Chinese, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean and Spanish. From there, navigate deeper into the DC multiverse, exploring 5 additional satellite worlds, each with its own localised content and unique activities, and one world fully devoted to our younger fans. DC Watchverse. Here's you grab a seat, sit back, join a virtual audience and become completely engrossed in hours of must-see content from around the world, everything from panels to exclusive screening to never before seen footage featuring cast, creators, behind the scenes crew, DC films, TV, entertainment and games. From the DCU-verse, venture into this world where the fans are the stars to see the most amazing user-generated content, cosplay, fan art around the world, including perhaps your own. DC Kidverse. Need a way to entertain your kids for hours on end? We've got that covered inside a special world which can be accessed directly at dcfandom.com. This area features a broad range of family-friendly activations for your younger fans. DC Insiderverse. This creativity-based world contains a centerpiece video featuring a legendary artist and DC CCO producer, Jim Lee, president of DC-based film productions, Walter Amada, and creator of the DC Arrowverse, Greg Berlanti, welcoming fans with a 101 style introduction to the DC multiverse. From there, go behind the scenes with the master artisans who bring DC to life in all its forms, from comic books, games, TV, movies, theme parks, consumer products and more. This already sounds like a great idea for a theme park. DC Funverse. Take your DC fandom experience and gather cool, shareable. Check out our comic book reader DIY cool WW84 golden armour and battlesuit kits, plus digital giveaways and a store filled with merchandise, including some limited exclusives. Look at that. Look at that. Does that not look like a theme park? Does it not? Pull up to the Blaird and Bougie house where I have no idea what that is. I'm going to miss that. Calling all fans, there's nothing more important to DC than our fans, and we want you to showcase you in partnership with Talent House. DC Fandom today launched a call for your best DC fan art, fandom displays, shows your cosplay, makeup, tattoos, even your own Batcave. Make sure you submit your best at createdcfandom.com for a chance to be featured inside this virtual world event. I'm going to flip through this. I'll leave a link in the description. What else does it say? Now here is the interesting part about Justice League. The Justice League screenplay is by Chris Terrio, story by Chris Terrio and Zack Snyder, based on characters from DC Superman created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The film's producers are Charles Roven, Deborah Snyder, with the executive producer Christopher Nolan, Emma Thomas, Jim Bowie, Ben Affleck, Wesley Kohler, Curtis Kinmito and Chris Terrio. What it didn't say was Jeff Johns, Joss Whedon, all those other people. It's talking about the Justice League, but it's not talking about the Justice League that was in the cinemas. So it's, for me, this is fantastic news. This is Warner Brothers acknowledging the Snyderverse, welcoming all DC fans on the one platform, acknowledging BVS as a part of the DC universe. This and many things to come, I believe, is really going to start connecting DC and Zack Snyder fans together, which I've always said we're always one. We're always one. And that is what we needed. That's why I started the page. That's why I done YouTube. It seems that everything's falling into place now. So, I don't know about you, but I'm ecstatic. Let us know in the comments below. Please comment, subscribe. Thanks very much.